Hey everybody, today's recipe is gonna be pork chops. Nice, basic, simple, and quick. Doesn't need to be fancy, but also doesn't need to be plain or bland. Let's get after it and have some fun. Boom! You gotta make sure the tip of the knife is sharp. And you'll see why in a moment. Take your knife, gently cut in on the outside of your chop. This is going to help the chop from curling up on you during the cooking process. And what that does is it helps it cook evenly. Okay, let's season up our pork chops. Start with a couple of turns of salt on each one, ground pepper, a few turns there. I'm going to cheat a little bit here and use just a splash of garlic powder. We're actually going to be adding in garlic to the pan. This is a nice ingredient, coriander. So a pro tip, shake some in your hand first. And that way you're not putting too much on each side. Just a sprinkle. This is some extra fragrant ingredient. Dried cumin. This smells delicious. I'm going to cheat a little bit here with some parchment paper. Pat that down a little bit. That's going to ensure that our spices are going to stick to what we need to. Okay, excellent. I'll turn these over because I do in fact want to repeat the process. Turn on the stove, we'll go over to the stove and start cooking. Okay, we have our oil just before smoking point, always away from us. And pork chop, same, always away from us. We'll adjust those in the pan. We'll leave those cook each side 3.5 to 4 minutes. Take another timer. Hey Google, set a timer for 4 minutes.
Okay, 4 minutes. And that's starting now.
Boom, good. Okay, so as our pork chops are cooking, I'm gonna get some garlic cloves ready. We don't need to do too much to these. Simply take your knife, okay? Once we've got those open, we'll set them aside. Next, our green onions. Chop the end. I'm going to do these in bigger pieces. Leave those off to the side. Our cilantro, I'm going to leave that off to the side. Everything is now prepped, set to go. I also have some butter ready to go in the pan. Let's get back over. Let's check on our. So we're going to go ahead and add our garlic cloves right in there. Ah, those already smell very fragrant. Yes. We'll leave that alone. We'll start pressing our garlic down because we want to extract that flavor as quickly as possible while our pork chops are cooking. We'll get that all around our pan with the olive oil. Excellent. As you can see, because we sliced the outside of our pork chops, nothing is curling up, so everything is going to be cooking evenly for us. Once you get to a certain level, you're going to be able to tell the cooking temperature, how everything is going without using a timer. Use a timer. Makes things a lot easier, especially when you've got multiple things going on in your kitchen at the same time. Right. Let's keep pressing that garlic down. I'm even going to add it around the sides. Hey Google, how much time left on the timer?
T minus 19 seconds.
I set the timer for 4 minutes, so I am going to flip now. Oh, that's looking delicious, isn't it? We'll get some of our garlic right under that nice pork chop. Same with this one. Hey Google, cancel the timer. Hey Google, set a new timer for 3 minutes.
Sure, 3 minutes. Starting now.
We're really starting to get all the fragrances out. Go ahead and add my green onions and my cilantro. I'm going to go ahead and add this around and under. We're really going to get these flavors working together. Never be scared to try new things. You won't know how the flavors come together until you truly try them at the same time. Oh, these flavors, this is smelling delicious. Right? Let's leave that alone. Now at the same time tonight, I have steamed some broccoli. We're going to be set to go on that shortly as well. That's sitting, resting, not much to do over there. Slowly add your butter in the middle, thin slices. I'm okay with substituting coconut oil if you'd like. All around it. Now, as our butter is melting, this is going to help bring everything together. You're really going to enjoy what you see out here. Excellent. Now, skills. Tilt the pan towards you. And we're going to start basting both of our pork chops. Look at the color. Look at the color of the butter. It's excellent. Listen to that sizzle. Isn't that fantastic? We don't want to get over anxious and start handling everything too much, but we can't help adding our butter back onto these pork chops. Look at that sizzle. Isn't that fantastic? Flavors of everything together. Hey Google, cancel the timer. These pork chops are going to be out of this world. Awesome. Great. Let's set these back so we can move them over to our dishes and take care of our vegetables. Right. Let's bring our pork chops over and we're going to leave them rest on our dish. I'm going to take out a few of these cloves of garlic and add them right on top of our pork chop for equal amount of time that we just cooked. So let's come back in 6 to 8 minutes. We're going to get our vegetables ready for this dish. We're going to go ahead and add some fresh lemon juice. And just a hint of oregano. I'll say this is very quick. Everything is prepared and ready. Let's start with one of our pork chops. That looks beautiful. Let's add some of our steamed broccoli that we've just gently sauteed. This beautiful pork chop and broccoli dinner. This just smells absolutely out of this world. Okay, so we have our pork chop ready. We have our broccoli ready. Very well seasoned. The flavors are just so fragrant. Everything's gonna come together nicely. We're gonna slice into this in just a minute. If you liked what you saw, give it a try at home, and please help a nice up and coming chef out by liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing to Uncle Drew's Kitchen channel. We'll see you again on the next side. Let's get in that. Oh, that just looks delicious. Let's give this a try. This is so good. Pardon me. Boom!